Hello, and thank you for watching What's New in the Service Management area. Service management, you can ask. It's a very important area in Business Central customers. It was very popular on premises. It's getting its traction in SaaS, and especially for manufacturing companies who are producing stuff, they would like to control and monitor and repair the items. But there are also multiple companies, independent service providers. You might also ask why service management when we or investment into this area together with field service integration, which is also presented in this release. It might be a little bit confusing, but it's not. Because Business Central always gives you choice. You can do like the same things or achieve the same result in a very different manners, which better fits to specific company needs. And if some companies has a need for features available under field service product, it's great, you can use it. But also for number of scenarios, integrated service management model is more than enough. And we continue our investment into this area. We started in the previous release where we added demo data and setup data, so you can now easily demonstrate functionality out of the box. But in this release, we decided to align service management experience with other areas, such as sales or project areas. And my name is Andrei Panko, and I will be doing demos for you. I will demonstrate this functionality. But first, you can also watch the demo and the setup video from the previous Business Center launch event. You can find it on our YouTube channel together with other interesting videos. And the current video will be also there available later. All right, it's 10 minutes and you know what to do and how to demonstrate service management. Now back to the product. This is Service Management Role Center, and it is configured. It has demo data everywhere except some places. Let's take a look, for example, at Service Quote. Service Quote doesn't have number series defined, but now you have a nice window which actually notifies you that something is missing and help you to select and set up service area. Let's go to the quote, and we decide to use the same number series as available for sales quote. Okay, that's a good one. Good start. Okay, service quote created. Number series, you can see, you don't see. This demonstration will be mainly about what you don't see, actually. You don't see the number field here in the header because the number series is configured to be automatic. So like it doesn't allow user to modify, it doesn't allow user to select a different one, it just assigns the number. So it makes sense to see it right here and not take place under other areas. All right, what next? Let's select some customer. Pick our favorite one. And what you notice, you can see attachment area. And document attachment was initialized with the quantity 1. If you go to the list, you can see that there is some document based on its name, as I call it. It's copied from the customer card. So, okay, so from customer to service, we can get something. Let's scroll down, and now we can select service item. Okay, I see one service item. And I see interesting description, don't use in contract. So it's actually giving us some hint. Again, this presentation not only what you see, what you don't see. Let's go to the list of service items. Service items. And you can see there are two. One is called don't use in contracts and another blocked completely. Interesting. Let's open it. Because we have a new toggle field here, which is called blocked, which allows you to decide how do you want to block specific service item. Because for some reason, you don't want to have a long-term contract for or maintenance contract for specific items. But it's okay to do ad hoc repairments. That's fine, that's fair. Or you want to completely stop maintenance for this one. Then you can block it fully. All right, so I have service item, which I cannot use in contracts, and I have another one which is blocked completely. Okay, let's create another service item as we are here anyway, and we select item as 100, and again, I see only one But let me go to the list of items. Let's go to list of the items and do the same search as 100. And I have two items here, which starts with S100, but you do not see the second one. Why? Because it is, again, blocked. Let's open the cart. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, and in the price and sales and service, you can see the service toggle available, which is actually blocking item. Also, you can see the similar toggles available per variant level, so you can actually block individual variants from service and sales and purchase as it was added before, but it is now all aligned. All right, service blocked. As we are here, let's also take a look at the item which we can see. And you can see that this item has also attachment, troubleshooting guide, and we can instruct where this data should go. It should go to the service transaction. What does it mean? Let's go back to our service item and select this item. Yes, I want to copy skill code and service details, and also attachment. Attachment got initialized. Now it is copied from the item to service item. All right, let's select some customer and return back to the list of service items selected. Finally, we're back to the list of the service item selected for sales service quote. All right, this is the new one which we just added. Let's use it. All right, I selected it. What else can I do here? Because probably it's not all the changes. Let's go to the service item worksheet. And if I will scroll down, you can see the select items action familiar to you by sales and purchase documents, and now also added to projects planning lines. You can do it bulk selection here as well in the service. Good, I selected 3 lines, all of them are inserted. Also, item references are available in the service area as well. Let's pick some barcode, which we can scan, of course, if we're using a warehouse handheld device. There is a separate session about it as well. All right, so it was populated. Good. What else we can do? We can print, and we can print as attachment as well. So now we have lines, all good. Now we have attachment added even more. So service quote added as an attachment as well. Now let's try to convert service quote to service order. Right. I have now service order available with 2 attachments. Probably it's interesting to add one more. Okay, now we have even more attachments. Service order as well, so works here, all good. Let's scroll down to the list of items, and now we open a different view. So instead of service item worksheet, we will open service lines, right? It also supports select items. It also supports item references. And also I wanted to show you it has attachment details. Attachment, we can see 2. Troubleshooting guide, which is flow from service item. Remember, it was configured per service item level. But installation guide, this one is configured for this specific item. So you can see that attachments are moving from master data to the documents and the posted transactions as well. All right, about posting. Let's try to do post. Experienced people already notice that something looks different. You don't see something. Okay, what we don't see. Let's go to the service order itself and try to do posting there as well. You don't see invoicing options. So you can see only shipment and shipment consumption. Why so? Because of the user setup. User setup, where we added service invoice posting policy, similar to purchase and sales areas, where you can decide on how you want to process orders and invoices separately from a shipment or together. or maybe it is per user. All right, now I'm switching to mandatory. And if I will try to post now, then I don't have much options. Now I just can press yes, and the shipment and invoice will be processed, not consumption. All right. Now we're talking about service invoices. Maybe a couple of notes worth mentioning. So first of all, we added service invoice and credit memo here. So now that's available. You can benefit from the select item and the attachments here as well. But I wanted to show a different aspect of service management, service contracts. Let's create a new service contract. Okay. I will use a template predefined in the demo data, and I will select customer as well. Attachment, again, you know it. We can do select service items. Again, you can add multiple ones at once. Of course, we have only one because two others are blocked. One blocked completely, and the second one is blocked for service contract. So we need to deal with what is available. All right, we will pick one. You can see attachments here as well. Now let's put some value and sign the contract. All right. We're signing the contract, and because of the dates, system tries to create invoice for the remaining of the months. Yes, we will do that. Okay, invoice created. It is here. And I also change my work date. Let's slightly move to the next month. Okay, next month. And try to create service invoice for the next quarter. All right. Okay. Now I have two invoices. You can see that next invoice date is updated and the next invoice period is here. What if I'm not happy with these service invoices? For example, maybe I don't like amount, or maybe I don't like the fact that it's two of them. I cannot change them. It's a limitation. We have restrictions because it's linked to service ledger entries. All right, let's reset my change. Can I delete it? Actually, you can, but there are some limitations. You can only delete starting from the end, because we already have invoice for this delta, and for the whole quarter, we need to delete in the right order, starting from the end. Okay, let's close this one. Find another invoice with all amount for the quarter, and delete it. Yeah, dates will be restored. That's good. Now we can also delete the first one. All right. These dates also should be restored, except this specific invoice is for prepayment. That's why it's not here. All right. So number is 0. Now I can create a new service invoices. How many? It will create a 1. 1 combined. So now I will actually send one invoice to my customer for the whole details. So this gives you some capability to review documents and redo if something needs to be redone. That is like one of the most voted product suggestions. So we implemented it for you to give you a better experience. So what we saw? We saw that service management now operates very closely to other areas like sales or projects. You can use blocking, document attachment, bulk processing like selections or item references. You can define invoicing policy, and you can also deal with service invoices linked to the contract, which has some limitations in the past, not anymore. What I want to say is, of course, thank you. Thank you for watching, but also for contribution, for registering ideas, for voting, for participating in the conversation via Engage and sharing valuable insights, and also for testing in the early preview. Thank you very much. Also, makes sense to explore other sessions related. So, if you're interested in the field service integration, watch this session. Also be aware that field service integration integrates two jobs. That's very interesting. Or project. So take a look at the project area as well. If you decided to use service project inside Business Central, take a look at the new timesheet experience or improved timesheet experience. And this is a list of also valuable resources where you can find Microsoft representatives and all information available for you. Thank you again.